You've done everything right. You saved, you invested, you stayed disciplined when it wasn't easy. And now, your net worth is higher than it's ever been. You're not rich, but you're comfortable, more secure than you used to be. But something subtle starts to change. You begin making decisions the earlier version of you would never make. Spending becomes easier, risk feels smaller, and purchases feel justified, simply because you can afford them. Slowly, almost invisibly, the wealth you built starts getting eroded by the comfort it created. Here's the truth most people never hear. The mistakes you make with $10,000 are not the same mistakes you make with $100,000 or $500,000 or more. As your wealth grows, the risks don't disappear, they evolve, and the habits that built your wealth are often the first ones you abandon. 1. Lifestyle inflation. When money was tight, you were careful. Every raise increased your savings. Every bonus had a purpose. That gap between income and spending, that's what built your wealth. But now, you tell yourself you've earned it. A better car, a nicer home, more comfort. Individually, it all makes sense, but together, it destroys the gap. And without that gap, wealth stops growing. The fix isn't to avoid upgrades, it's to control the ratio. Decide in advance how much goes to lifestyle and how much goes to wealth. Protect the gap, always. 2. Complexity trap. Simple built your wealth. Now suddenly, everything gets complicated. New investments, exclusive opportunities, strategies that sound impressive but hard to understand. Here's the reality. Complex doesn't mean better. In fact, complexity often benefits the person selling it, not you. Before adding anything new, ask, what problem does this solve? If you can't answer that clearly, you don't need it. 3. Overconfidence. You succeeded. That matters. But success can trick you. You start believing you're good at everything financial. You take bigger risks, make concentrated bets, assume you know what you're doing. But what built your wealth? Consistency, patience, avoiding unnecessary risk. Don't abandon that now. The more you have, the more those principles matter. 4. Dangerous debt. Earlier, you avoided debt. Now it comes dressed differently. Leverage, smart borrowing, using assets efficiently. And yes, it can work, but it can also destroy years of progress fast. Because leverage doesn't just amplify gains, it amplifies losses. The goal isn't maximizing returns, it's staying in the game. 5. Focusing on small things. You still optimize the small stuff, coupons, discounts, minor savings. But now your wealth has grown, and your attention should grow with it. Because the real impact now comes from investment strategy, fees, taxes, asset allocation. Saving $50 doesn't matter if you're losing thousands elsewhere. 6. Financial boundaries. As your wealth grows, so do requests. Family, friends, opportunities. You want to help, and you should. But without boundaries, you create dependency, not support. If you give, give clearly. If you lend, assume it's gone. And remember, protecting your wealth isn't selfish. It's necessary. 7. Forgetting the purpose. At some point, saving becomes automatic, but you forget why you started. You keep accumulating without ever using it. Wealth is not a scoreboard. It's a tool for freedom, for time, for experiences. There comes a point where more money doesn't add more security. It just adds more numbers. Don't miss life trying to maximize them. 8. Comparison trap. At every level, there's someone ahead. More money, bigger house, better lifestyle. And if you chase that, you will never feel enough, because enough keeps moving. Define your version, your life, your goals. That's the only game worth playing. 9. I can afford to lose it. This one is dangerous. You start thinking, it's okay, I can afford the risk. So you speculate, take chances, make bets you wouldn't have before. But losses don't stay small. They stack. And worse, they steal from your future, because every dollar lost is a dollar that stops compounding. Just because you can lose it doesn't mean you should. 10. Not protecting what you built. You have more now, more to lose, but many people don't adjust. Same insurance, no planning, no protection, and one unexpected event can undo everything. Protection isn't optional anymore. It's part of wealth. Final thought. Success changes you. That's normal. But if you're not careful, it changes the habits that made you successful. The people who build wealth and keep it stay disciplined, stay simple, stay aware, even when they don't have to. Because building wealth is one thing, keeping it is a completely different game.